Proceed.
Okay, you're going to see, well, trick, I have no name for it. It's the trick with 27 cards. Okay. So, Mom, I want you to pick a card from anywhere in the deck. And then memorize that card, show everybody else, but not me. Show the camera.
Okay.
And put it back anywhere else in the deck. Alright. And shuffle it up a bit. Okay. Now I'm going to deal these into 3 piles, and once I'm done with all 3 piles, you're going to let me know where your card was.
Okay.
By the way, what's your favorite number from 1 to 27?
11.
11? Okay.
It's in the middle pile.
It's in this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to do this once more. I'm going to do this again.
It's in this pile.
It's in this pile?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay. This is just for surface, by the way, because the surface is all slick and makes the card spin. Okay, I'm going to do this one more time.
It's in the first pile.
It's in the first pile?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, what did you say your favorite number was?
11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that your card?
Yes. How did he do that? I know that you picked up the piles and put them either on the top or the bottom, depending on where my card was. So you picked up the piles in a certain order, and there's 27 cards, so there was 9 in each stack. So somehow by restacking and restacking them, you whittled it down to which one is mine. But how you got it in the 11th position this time and the 7th position last time, I don't understand.
I'll give you a hint. It's based on the ternary system. Base 3 number system. Would you like me to explain it? The way it's done is it follows like the base 3 number system, which is 1s, 3s, and 9s, and I'll explain that in a minute. And it follows hold on, it follows like, well, see, 27 cards. 27 is 3 cubed, and so like I'm dealing 3 stacks of 9 each, and then putting those stacks back into the deck 3 times, which narrows it down to one possible card that it could be. And
It's like Sudoku.
I guess, kind of. And so I ask for a number from 1 to 27. And so say I get 15. So I'll subtract 1 from that. I don't know why specifically you subtract 1, but you do. So I would have in my head 14. And I have to construct that with the ternary system, which is 9s, then 3s, then 1s. So I use as many 9s as I can, which is 1 9. And hold on. So first of all, I have 3 piles of cards, right? I have the 3 piles of cards. So the pile that I put on top when I put them back into my hand is the 0th pile, and I'll explain that in a minute. The pile I put in the middle is the first pile, and the pile I put in the bottom is the second pile. And so I construct the number 1 less than a number given with the ternary system. So for 20 or for not for 20, for 14, because I was given 15. For 14, I'd use 1 9, 1 3, and 2 1s, which would make 14. With the most 9s and 3s than 1s possible. So I wouldn't just straight up use like 14 1s. So I would take the number of 1s that I used first. So I used 2 1s in that. And so when I deal out the first 3 piles, whichever one they say it's in, since I used 2 1s and I used 1s, then 3s, then 9s, since they said 2, since there were 2 1s in the number, I would take 2. There were 2 1s, so that's 2. So that's the second pile, which is the bottom pile. So whatever pile they said it's in, said it's in the middle one. And I'd take that and I'd put the other 2 on top of it, effectively having that one at the bottom. And so I deal them out again. And I had to use 1 3. And so 1 is the middle pile. And so say they say it's in this one, so I'd put that one in the middle. And then I'd deal them out again. And then I used 1 9, so that would be the middle pile again. So whichever one they said it was in, I'd put it in the middle of the entire stack. And then I'd count out to their number, and whatever their number was, I'd flip it face up, and that would be their card. I'm using this with 3 cards, it doesn't work.
That's amazing. I don't think I could even possibly learn it. I can't even pay attention.
But he understands it.
Yeah, he understands how it works.
So, am I playing the game?
No, I just want to ask you, okay, did that explanation make any sense?
No, I didn't expect it to. You can go off the video.
Well, I don't know what tertiary is.
Ternary.
Ternary is.
Base 3.
Base 3,
base 3.
base 3 I could probably get.
Base 3 number system.
Greg, you
It's
like
constructed
that.
with 9 3s and 1s.
Right. But I've been through a lot of math. So I was watching what he was doing, and I could tell that obviously the card that she picked was going to show up in one of the first ones that he put out because he was putting it in a certain spot. But as far as her picking a number,
And making it land on that.
What do you
number?
mean? Like it?
her favorite number, and then you drawing to that number and that being her card.
Yeah, but you meant before that you knew it was going to come out first? What do you mean by that?
Well, because of the way you placed the cards, you
Yeah.
were purposely putting her card someplace in the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would
You're
have to go
deducting.
someplace in the deck.
So you're saying
yeah.
whether it was in the first 9, second, or third 9.
Yeah, because you made it sound like you meant like it would appear on the first few cards.
Well, maybe that's the way. Maybe that's because of the number that she
Yeah,
chose
she chose
in that example.
the first time she chose a 6. She chose 7, so I went to 6. So that takes 2 3s. So it was 0 1s, 2 3s, and 0 9. So it's 0 through 0, which is top, bottom, top.
No, that's pretty cool. That's really, really cool.
Chuck, do you understand it?
No. I understand that,
Concept.
yeah.
Relation
But not
to
be able
everything
to
with 30.
duplicate it
Well,
at
I
this
can
point.
see where, without you asking what their favorite number is, I can see where the dealer
Yeah, I could easily.
could very easily just figure out which card is hers by placing them in a certain place. It's going to be
I could easily make it the first.
the next card. The next card I turn over is going to be your card, no matter how many he deals out, because it could be the one on the bottom.
I could easily make it the
And
first
flip it.
card because
Right.
I could make it,
But how can you easily make it the 11th card?
That's
11.
that's
I
the
get
part.
10. That's
No,
1
don't
9
tell me, I'm just saying.
and 1 1. So it's 1 0 1, middle, top, middle.
Yeah, see, that gets too complicated. That's where she gets confused.
2 is bottom, 1 is middle, 0 is top. 1 9, 0 3s, 1 1. 1 1, middle. 0 3s,
1
Top.
9, 0 3s, 2 1s
1 1.
for 11.
No, but I go 1 under it for some
Oh.
reason. I don't know why.
There's a part of it he doesn't know. I don't know why.
Sure, it makes sense mathematically.